Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And you may hear some noise outside, or you may not. I have a gardener is actually helping out outside doing some, well, obviously some gardening. There's whippersnippering happening, so there is some sounds potentially. I didn't quite fit in with the timeline of hand weeding, etc. Anyway, we're here for the cards. Let's go across and see what they have for us. And today it is back to the Lenormand deck. Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Breviary Lenormand using the expanded edition that we have here. Okay. What we've got is 15, the bear in the home space with with the correspondence to 10 of clubs, the regular playing deck. That's what these ones are. So that's what we have here in our home space. For our theme today, we've got the garden, the park. This is the park card that is to do with gardens and stuff. So card 20, the parks, 8 of spades here that corresponds to the playing deck. And in our workspace, we have the magnifying glass. And because this is one of those, card 44, it's past the regular Lenormand deck. It is part of that expanded edition that's there. It doesn't have a corresponding playing deck. So we're free and home and hose to just use what you have as your intuition. It is a double number, the 44s. So let's get into zooming into it in a moment. I'll just read our wisdom because it's very light print. Well, it's dark print, but on a very light card that was not showing up in the distance. So what if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? So it's letting us know, the owls are letting us know you can fly. Just take the risk, take the step and spread your wings and fly. We're not going to fall, we'll fly. Okay, there it is, it's in focus perfectly. Okay, so let's get into it. Here we are with the cards, just like that. We've got them in better view, thank goodness. And with the parts, what we've got here is the wonderful realm of what is around and about us in nature. Whether it is fully formalised and manicured like this particular garden, as well, I'm hoping mine will see a bit of improvement with what we've got outside as the gardener finishes sometime today, in a few hours. Anyway, this is a beautifully formal garden, yes, but you can get the gist and the feeling of what is beyond being in its more natural form. It could be absolute acres and acres of formalised and manicured park, or it could be melding into that is the bush, the scrub, the Australian scenario, or wherever you are, whether you are in Europe or China or Russia or Africa or wherever. It could be anywhere that you live where you have your natural realm and that feeling of being connected with, well, the natural Mother Nature. I call her Mother Nature, Gaia, Earth. It is that is, left alone without the human influence, will find its balance, okay? We like to have our things, our garden, the environment we live in, a little bit more manicured and tidy and pretty and all the rest. But it certainly does show that is a showcase. In this instance, it's that beautiful gazebo arrangement that's around this very, very exotic looking tree, plant, palm. I've got no idea what it is, but the animals are coming to it naturally as far as the birds go, the white peacocks, the angels as we move into it. It just gives that sense of glory, doesn't it? So we're looking at today as being that is the more natural realm. Spending some time in nature, appreciating what is the more instinctive and natural way of living in our environment rather than having it manicured, but knowing that we can. We are being in the public eye through the day today. We're being seen. We can go out and be seen, have the picnic lunch, whatever way that you can express that sense of, well, it's a freedom to be who you are when you're out and about like this. No one else really knows you, do they? It's you who knows yourself, that inner self. It's getting us, I think, to take a bit more of a look at what our own inner realm is like as well. So pick up on whatever you feel through the cards as you're moving through your day today, the theme of the park, the gardens, and really arranging what you want to tidy up or letting it be as Mother Nature intended, that further beyond. It's up to you to have whatever outlook you want. How are you seeing it? It's not so much about others' opinions, okay? It's about your own opinion of self and what you are moving through with understanding in your life as to how this garden is going to look, how this park is going to be for you, okay? That's the message I've got from that, and I'm hoping that the noise will be away for a little bit longer. Probably not, because he is using the machines. Unfortunate timing. Good morning, Roz, and everyone. Good morning, Deb. It's lovely to have you here this morning as well. Excuse me, you're the first one to comment. Probably it's the first time for a while that I've been absolutely on time. As far as my own timing, it is the 8 a.m. Adelaide time that I plan to have these live streams. Sometimes it works on time, others it doesn't. And what we've got here with the bear in the home space is a bit about getting some of that work done today too, as I hear the gardener moving around outside and doing his thing. Here we are doing what we need to on the inside a bit, because I know that there's going to be some hand weeding, some chemical weeding, that type of thing happening outside. We've got all the different tools that we can for the environment that we're in that we can use, right? We're going to get things done. This is the polar bear. It's bare in its natural environment. So you'll be seeing the crystalline towers around it, the ice and all the rest that we know a polar bear experiences, the snow, the freezing cold waters, but it moves in its own way, in its specialised way, as we do in our own environment. So make yourself at home in your home space. Get things done the way that you need to, so that whatever it is that you're achieving in your home, and it's not just house maintenance and all that, though for me today part of it is that it's getting moving into what you need to be doing in the best way possible for your family. What are your family goals? Where do you want to be in a few years' time? Planning things and guiding what you're doing towards that goal. And it's not just the destination, really, it is the journey to get there that's the fun thing with home, family space, friends as well, relatives, the bigger community. That is part of what this home space is, okay? So make things happen. Do what you need to do to keep on developing what you have as your realm, your environment, that it fits in the way that it is a bigger picture, okay? That's what I'm getting from that. And Deb saying time management can be tough at times. It's so well done, Roz. Yes, it can be. We don't always succeed, but does that really matter? Things happen. I do believe strongly in whatever needs to happen happens in its perfect timing. We just don't always see that bigger picture. But sometimes we do need to step outside of the absolute focus we have to really stand above it and witness rather than be part of it. And sometimes to get the bigger plan of what we're doing with, like our theme, the park and everything, to see that bigger picture and how others fit into it as well. In our workspace, what we've got is the magnifying glass to look at those smaller details. There is going to be some need to really hone in on the smallest of details possibly, or at least to understand some of it. It's not just to find it and keep finding it until we, ad nauseum, that you make yourself nuts about that detail. But sometimes with the aid of the tool, it could be that what we're being called to is to use the right tools for the right job today, and bring in that is going to show us the best way or the detail that we need to see for that next step, to add it in or take it out, or use the right tool. And Deb's saying absolutely agree. So with that, we can see some of the little buglies or something that's in there. I don't even know what it is. It looks like beetle there and a little star medallion type thing. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the cards behind that would be part of the tarot. It looks like an ace of hearts or something, or it could be a joker, or it could be anything. There could be the tree there that's in the background, and the minute little microenvironments in a tree that we're looking at. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, do have a closer look at what is, at the core. What's the basis? And, try to understand it. Doesn't mean you necessarily have to do anything about it, but, put that thinking mind on to understand and see more. Well, see more and understand. And, here we go, the bigger picture. And the park is definitely the bigger picture. We might be going down to the minutest to find a problem that might be needing to be solved. And straight away came to my mind is the varroa mite, to do with the bees and beekeeping and our honey supplies and all of that. It can all be something similar, but there can be different ways of treating or solving the issue. It might not be the poisons and the rest that are happening. There could be a more natural way of dealing with it that they need to investigate and use instead of, it's having the bigger picture understanding. It's having the detailed understanding as well, so that, right at the core and the base of something, you are going to be able to do, possibly do something with that information, or at least to move further along so that the bigger picture can be dealt with as far as treatment or otherwise. In the realm of understanding what it means for us, it is going with, if it's more personal and something we're needing to search within, grab that magnifying glass and go deep. In whatever way, we are going to be nurturing and gentle with that, because what we have with the bear, they're not there to destroy and all the rest and hunt out and all that sort of stuff. They're there to nurture their young. They are there to continue the lineage of what the creation is giving us, okay, in the way that we move through from our home and then out into the world, okay? So, wow, lots of mouthfuls there, I think. So there we go. So I'm going back to saying hi to Michaela, because I wasn't doing all of the comments there. Hello, lovely and all. Have a wonderful day, and I'm so glad to catch the live. So glad that you are here to catch the live too, Michaela. Lovely to have you here. And Deb was agreeing with what I was saying as far as all of that message that came through. So I do believe Spirit is the one that brings that through. I don't always remember what words I come forward with. They just happen. So, and Max, thank you, Roz. Have a great day. And thank you for being here too, Max, and sharing your message. And is someone mowing the lawn, Roz? Yeah, there is a gardener here using with a snipper and weeding and all that sort of stuff. It has gotten too big a job for me and one gardener at the moment. There will be a shift around. And so I'm getting some extra done. The weeds have gotten away so badly. And Michaela is sending those beautiful hearts and flowers and emojis, so thank you. And so that's where our comments have come to today. So I'd like to send healing energies to Fiona, because she's obviously not made it for the live stream, and sometimes she might not be able to make it. And I'm feeling those healing vibes to send to her as she continues with whatever it is her health is doing for her. Let's send out the vibe so that she is at ease and able to rest through it. And I'm pretty sure she'll probably put up the numbers as and when she's able to. So thank you, Fiona, in advance for that, and healing to you as well. And Deb, thank you for the reading. Wishing you all a wonderful, magical day with much love and light. Live and light. All of it's valid, isn't it? Regardless of typos. So thank you for joining me, and with those lovely dulcet tones of a whippersnipper in the background. It's lovely to know we have a wonderful world where we can do things in our environment as such, like the park theme is for us today. It is dealing with all that's needed in that environment in whatever way it is for you, and sending healing wishes to Fiona from Michaela. Thank you for that, Michaela, for adding to those vibes. We'll see you tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier because I have a volunteer day tomorrow on Wednesday, of course. So until then, namaste.